Hey, are you there?
Listen to this.
News,
music,
poetry,
drama,
interviews,
commercials,
and variety shows are all beautifully packaged in one piece and are represented on the #1 radio, FX1 Radio.
FX1 Radio?
Stay with us.
Stay with us.
Stay with us.
Stay with us.
Sticky make I wonder why me no for carry go.
This is Apex One Radio. You're listening to African Fiesta number 39, coming to you this day, Wednesday, March the 24th, 2016. And so it's time for us to receive one of our special guests in this edition of the show. She is FATMATA KOROMA, the CEO of Therapeutic Interventions, under whose banner a new program is coming up, known as Women's Leadership and Empowerment Initiative. And so we are going to be finding out from FATMATA what this is all about. And from Maryland, she now joins us. FATMATA, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Hi, how are you? Thank you for having me.
So how is Maryland today?
Maryland is nice. Weather's nice. You know, spring is here. So
Right. Okay, spring is here. And everyone is getting set for summer eventually. So, FATMATA, once again, you are welcome to Apex One Radio.
Thank you.
And so, like I said earlier, you are the CEO of Therapeutic Interventions, and you are coming up with this new initiative known as Women's Leadership and Empowerment Initiative. But before we talk about it, could you just briefly tell us what Therapeutic Interventions is all about?
Therapeutic Interventions Inc. has been around since 2010. So we're in our 6th year of operation.
Okay.
It's an umbrella. I also have a talk show called Celebrity Health Talk, and I have a magazine called Crochet Magazine. So, and then I have a pageant called Miss Culture USA.
Okay.
So actually the pageant is working with the young ladies, which are also involved with the women's initiative.
Wow, that's interesting. So for how long have you had this organization running?
Therapeutic Interventions Inc. has been around since 2010. My women's initiative has been around. We started last year. We are officially launching this weekend, March 26, 2016. This is our official launch, but it's been in operation since last year.
Right. Okay, let's talk about it. It's called Women's Leadership and Empowerment Initiative. So what is it all about?
Basically, what it is, we're working with the young ladies. Specifically, currently, we're working with women in the African diaspora. Maybe in the future, we may expand. But for right now, since I'm very involved in the community, I work with a lot of young ladies. So I'm working with them, and I see there's a need for many young ladies between 18 to 29. They're just coming out of high school, coming to their womanhood. Some of them have been here since young. Some of them are just coming. They've been here for a couple of years. And I think there's not enough opportunity for the young ladies or opportunities for these young ladies to expand, grow, be exposed to different things out there. Lots of times, you may see them, go to parties or clubs that are promoted a lot, but you don't see not very many avenues for young ladies to expand and to grow and be open to different things. So I think this is a great opportunity. And we're not like some places you have to be a certain look or whatever have you, or is very exclusive. But I really tend not to be that exclusive on the type of women that are involved in the program. Definitely women from all walks of life. We definitely want to be involved. And and it doesn't have to be a certain characteristic or a certain look. But we definitely want to make sure all young ladies have the opportunity to succeed.
Now, as a reminder, you're talking about African women living in the diaspora, I guess.
Yes.
Okay. Now, when you set up this initiative, what were your goals and objectives?
The goal is to build self-esteem, entrepreneurship, development of the young ladies, their skills, appropriate dress, health and wellness, learn skills, proper nutrition, um, basically, and definitely give them also a platform where they're able to showcase their abilities, their culture, be able to do public speaking.
Mm,
So, and I find that working with the ladies last year, many of the ladies don't have these skills. They don't
okay.
have a lot of skills. They're very young. A lot of them are just coming out of high school or maybe coming from another country in Africa.
Mm,
So we definitely, and it's been helpful. I have many women that help me come in and they volunteer that are experts in their field, whether it's education, whether it's leadership training or entrepreneurship training, whether it's appropriate dress, like when you go to formal affairs and what to wear and not to wear. So I have various women that are professionals and experts in their field that come and also help mentor these young ladies.
mm. Now, when I first came across this initiative, some keywords actually caught my attention. The first was leadership. By leadership, what do you mean precisely? And do you think that women aren't found in leadership positions sufficiently enough?
They're not, and I know that I also had participated in one of the African Union's initiative
Mm,
they had last year. And last year, actually, one of their main objectives is to empower women. And there's not enough ladies or women in those roles.
mm,
And that's something that many of the community leaders and figureheads in Africa are striving to give women more opportunities to help develop Africa or be a part of that development
right.
because it's needed, because you have a lot of young ladies that, are lagging behind, and we really definitely want them
Mm.
to be current and up to date with the rest of the world.
Right. Now, empowerment also caught my attention. What do you think women should be equipped with to help in this process?
They definitely need skills in their presence, when they, you know, uh, go to community affairs or just period in the workplace, and just those skills, and to empower them, to develop them, to basically how to appropriately address people or even public speaking, how to address an audience. All those things empowers a woman and makes them feel like they're worth, or they're worth and they're valuable to contribute to the community.
Hmm. And generally, what would you consider to be the most pressing problem faced by African women in the diaspora today? And what can be done urgently to redress these problems?
I think a lot of it is education. I see a lot of ladies come here and they may not be encouraged to pursue
Mm,
education or pursue a career. And that's very important because they may come here and they may, want to get married or have children, and, and they may not understand they have to have developed themselves also.
mm.
And in order to take care of their family and their children, they have to be educated. That's very important in various areas of life. So not just to, find a husband or get married, but also be able to sustain a career and education to develop themselves and their children.
Hmm. Now, Fatmata, you are known to be quite involved with women issues as well as entertainment promotion. How do you blend these two?
Well, actually, entertainment promotion, I can say, kind of fell into my lap, because how it started is that, I was associated with the radio station, and I was conducting interviews with many entertainers.
Mm,
So, and giving them a platform. But I also did it with various individuals, whether it is politicians or athletes. But I think that area kind of maybe was needed. So that area kind of caught the attention of many of the entertainment people because that's a bigger push. So not that I don't feel like personally I was a big entertainment promoter as what they call it. I really was given that title because when you think about entertainment promoters, you think of people that bring artists to, the U.S. and, do shows or manage entertainers. I've never managed entertainers. I've never promoted shows to that large capacities to have them come and entertain. I will give them a platform. I will promote them. I will give them a platform in order to get attention. I will do interviews, all those things on that side. But I can't say I was specifically always an entertainment promoter, maybe on a lower level, but not to a very, expanded capacity.
Right. We're speaking to FATMATA Koroma, the CEO of Therapeutic Interventions, and she is live on Apex One Radio this day to talk about Women's Leadership and Empowerment Initiative, a program which will be launched this weekend in the United States of America. This is African Fiesta number 39. FATMATA, don't go away. We'll be back with you in just a couple of seconds.
Okay. Thank you.
Then gets to do the most. You know the feeling? Yes, the people who don't get nowadays, man. People them still let you have to put them down. Yeah. You know the feeling? Right is on the soul, eh? What am I the feel?
My God!
It's enough for you, yeah. You don't know tomorrow for me. You want for bread in your way. Baby, let me go get you.
African Fiesta coming to you this day, March the 23rd, 2016. You're listening to FATMATA Koroma, the CEO of Therapeutic Interventions. But then, she's here this day to talk about a new program. FATMATA, once again, welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, tell us, this weekend, precisely on Saturday, you and your team will be coming out in public to present this new program. It's launching, like we hear, will take place in Maryland with the Niger ambassador to the United States as guest of honor to that event. So, why her?
She is a part of ECOWAS, and I've attended various diplomatic community events, and she's very active. She's an active participant of many of the community events that are being hosted, and she's very involved. And normally, in any way she can, she will assist in helping to whatever capacity. So I think that, and pretty much doesn't only speak for me, but everyone has confirmed that and affirmed that to me. So I think she is definitely a person that is deserving. And not only that, she is one of few. I think there might be currently maybe 2 female ambassadors serving in the U.S. from the African diaspora. So we definitely need more women to be a part of the diplomatic community, and she is one of them, and she's doing a good job to really support the community.
Right.
So we are recognizing her. We're giving her an award and recognizing her for her leadership and service. And it will be held in actually Washington, D.C., not too far from where the embassies are.
Okay.
Many embassies surround the embassy. The venue was called Fraser Mansion and surrounds the embassies in Washington, D.C. So it's a very central location, and we're looking forward to many of the community leaders, community people, and diplomatic contributors to come and participate.
Right. So we also understand that there will be other speakers at the event. Could you just introduce them to us?
Yes, we will have Jessica Bintu. She will be there as a speaker. We'll have June Thornton. These are prominent women in the community. June Thornton is actually an African American, but
Okay.
she's, I think, one of the first pageant title holders in the U.S.
Okay.
So she's very, very well respected. She gets invites to the White House, um, basically because of her contributions. She speaks on the domestic violence, and she also trains pageant ladies, and she's a fitness instructor, and she's, I think, a PR person for radio personalities. So she's very active. So she's one of our speakers, and also B2, she has a B2 Jessica B2 from Ivory Coast. She has a foundation where she assists women and children in Africa and helps support them, their health needs and various other needs. So she's also one of our speakers. We will have someone called Janine Scott, who's our MC, and she is the president of the U.S. Angola Chambers of Commerce. And she's very, very active. She's been around for 25 years working with Angola in various projects in development. So we have pretty strong combination of people there. We will have also some entertainment. So maybe we will have Anna Malago. She's a pretty prominent celebrity entertainer from Kenya. So she will be there giving us a lot of her time and performing. So it'll be a nice night, not only with speakers, but also entertainment. So it won't be dull. It'll be informative, but it will be full of life and energy.
Okay, so what are your expectations?
Well, I've been talking to people. Many journalists will be there. Ben Bangura is PR person, and he's also a journalist. He will be there. John will be there from Pan Africa Vision. He will be there. And Seth VOA will be there. We have many. We have notified also local media and international media. So we have various ladies from different pageants that will be there. Miss Guinea North America will be in attendance, and also Miss Ethiopia USA, and some representatives from Miss Africa USA will also be there. And also Miss United Nations will be there. So we have various ladies, and they will be talking about brief presentations on what they do, their cause and their platform, and what they aspire to do to help Africa and the community. So we also have that going on. And we have a great guest list, people from Ronald Reagan building, the government. We have government officials, prominent government officials, also NGOs will be there. So we have a pretty strong guest list. All the embassies have been invited. So I'm looking forward to a great evening.
Okay, Fatmata, as we run off, could you just speak to potential guests to this event and the general public?
Can you repeat that? Sorry.
Okay. So, could you also remind us of the date, the time, the venue, and possible contacts for those who may be interested to join you at that event?
The date is March 26th. That is this Saturday. The event is an early reception. It's from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. And I do advise those attending to be on time because our venue is not a hall where they run basically long hours into the night. They close early. So it's really a small reception. So basically we encourage people to get there on time because parking is limited. We are metro accessible. We're by DuPont Circle. We're at the historic site called Fraser Mansion, which is on 1701 20th Street Northwest. And so it's going to be a great night, and I hope everyone comes. Our guest list is great. many people there, a lot of good networking. We will have refreshments served also.
Okay, if you are in the DMV area, please join FATMATA KOROMA and team to see what these ladies have off their sleeves. And so, they will be presenting Women's Leadership and Empowerment Initiative, which is a program, a new one, of course, run under the banner of the Therapeutic Interventions. FATMATA, we want to thank you so much for coming on the airwaves of Apex One Radio to talk about this event that's coming up on Saturday.
Thank you. Always my pleasure. And hopefully, it's going to be better, bigger, and better next year. You know, we have top officials from Africa on the continent coming over specifically to join us in this awesome month celebrating women. So I look forward to interviewing with you again, and we definitely make it bigger and better next year.
Right. Okay, it's definitely going to be bigger and better next year. FATMATA, thank you so much, and we wish you all the best. Do have a fantastic rest of the day out there in Maryland.
Okay, thank you.
This thinking make I wonder why me no forget your day. This thinking make I wonder why me no go get session. This thinking make I wonder why me where you know say
understand also was
some man then get seven, then get sour, right here on them ways. Oh God, some man then gets me, then gets juju. See we so we know if you got juju still we not care. This one with your boy like yeah, it don't too much can make me share. I don't get break